All right, let's head back to Betsy. You know, Betsy, I didn't even realize that I was low on my tire tread until we haven't had any rain. So I didn't even know that I was just hydroplaning all over the place. But yeah, it was coming down pretty hard this afternoon.
That's actually a really good reminder for a lot of folks. Now is the time to check. The rain is one thing, but let's face it, we know what's coming in the months ahead. So now is a good time to get those tires. Let's just pause a minute. You can literally see the clouds moving on the camera over downtown Cleveland. We have winds that are a whipping. There's the flag on Terminal Tower, and notice right there, you can see this cloud deck as it's coming in off of the lake. We are clocking wind gusts over 30 miles per hour from time to time out of the northeast, and that is an onshore flow, and it is just whipping these clouds across. The bad news is it's also whipping the raindrops around. We have rain that is coming down, and it will continue to come down for the rest of the evening. Temperatures are in the 40s. That's not going to move very quickly. It is a very active radar picture. Incredibly enough, we have lightning that's also showing up in all of this, and that just goes to show you how much is happening in the atmosphere right now, despite the fact that the temperatures are in the 40s. Okay, so we've got this northeast flow at the surface. At the same time, we have an area of low pressure that's moving through the Ohio Valley, so that's why everything kind of looks like it's starting to change directions, because as the low goes by us, everything eventually will begin to move out of the west-northwest. So we're starting to see that pivot taking place. That said, we have heavy rain that's coming out. Look at this throughout Lake County, right on I-90, heavy rain right now. I'd say just to the east of Menor, and just continuing the entire time. We also have heavy rain coming down in eastern Geauga County and also in much of Ashtabula County at this hour. This will not be changing anytime soon. The rain is going to continue to come down. This is a look at State Route 44 I-90 interchange, and you can see how wet it is. You can literally see the raindrops coming down. Traffic seems to be moving along okay, but there is a lot of road spray, and then you compound it not only with the rain but the wind, and it makes things a little bit tricky to drive. Farther south, right down through Kent, Stowe, back over to areas around Brimfield and down into Hartville, we have heavy rain that is coming down as well. Louisville, you're getting a nice drink of water too. All of this is relatively stationary, so this is not going to be moving anytime soon. We have heavier rain that's coming down around the Akron area, throughout the valley, and then farther west into Sandusky and Huron. We've had a really healthy lake effect band earlier today that was sitting there. That seems to have broken up somewhat, but we're still getting some of that banding that's coming in off of the lake. We also have widespread showers farther south throughout Richland and Ashland County. All of this is because of this area of low pressure that is finally starting to make its way into western Pennsylvania. You can see this pivot, though, as this whole system is starting to spin things around. We will continue to watch that pivot through the evening. It's going to lock us in with rain. It's going to lock us in with the wind, too. But eventually, by tomorrow morning, we're probably going to start to see that pivot out, and that means we're going to get some brighter skies. However, we still have the wind and the rain that continues tonight. Obviously, take a little extra time to slow down on the roads, but also be prepared in case we have any power outages. We're starting to see some of the numbers popping up on our local counties here. This is as of about maybe 8 minutes ago. If my fingers would be faster, I'd be better at this. But we're not looking at significant power outages right now, but we're just at the start of the night, and our wind gusts are expected to continue 30+ miles per hour from time to time tonight and tomorrow. So if you're an early riser, you set the alarm, make sure you have a battery backup on that alarm. Here's your National Design hour-by-hour forecast. The pivot continues. The temperatures don't move. The rain is coming down. We will eventually start to see some drier air punching in from the west. That will turn things over to more lake effect out to the east of Cleveland. Tomorrow morning, we are anticipating having some sunshine in here. So a mix of clouds and sunshine for the day. I'm going to fast forward, though, to the trick-or-treat forecast, where we are expecting mostly cloudy skies, but we may have a few isolated showers too. Temperatures are going to be right around the 50-degree mark as the kids head out and do their trick-or-treating. Here's your Union Home Mortgage forecast. Once we get through Friday, the weekend is going to slowly improve. Next week, Lena, we're still looking pretty good. We've added some rain showers into Monday's forecast, also Thursdays, but as you can see, we're going to get some sunshine midweek with highs very seasonably in the upper 50s.
That is very nice. Thanks, Betsy.